Hello, Williams class. For your history lesson today, the learning objective is, can I understand new key vocabulary for this topic? Your keywords for your history topic are as follows: Egypt, Egyptian, ancient, Pharaoh, Nile, pyramid, valley, Tutankhamun, tomb, hieroglyphics, weighing, tributaries, mouth, basin, scarab, and mummification. Your first task is to use these keywords and see if you can write your own definition for each one, or as many as you know. So here is your list of the keywords. Have a go at defining them yourselves, and then when you have tried this, I will reveal the definitions to each of the words. Off you go. Right, if you've returned, that means that you have now given it your best shot at defining those words by yourselves. Let's get started at finding out what these words mean. Egypt. It's a country in northeastern Africa. Now you can repeat the keyword after me if you want to practice the pronunciation. So the first one, Egypt. Egyptian. This relates to Egypt and its people. So if something is Egyptian, that means it has something to do with the country, Egypt, and also the people who lived there. Ancient. Now, ancient means something that belongs to the distant past, such as the symbols and the pictures that we now see today. Those were made in the past, so they are ancient. They were created in the past. Pharaoh. Now, a pharaoh is a ruler in ancient Egypt. Nile. This is the longest flowing river in the world. Pyramid. This is found in ancient Egypt. Valley. A valley in Egypt on the west bank of the Nile, known for the tombs constructed there for the pharaohs. So it is near, or it's known for, this is a valley, and it's known for tombs being made there. So tombs were constructed there for the pharaohs, and the pharaohs, when they died, they would be mummified and they would be put into these tombs that would then be made within one of these valleys. Tutankhamun. Now, Tutankhamun was a pharaoh. He was the king of Egypt, one of the most famous ones that we know of today. Tomb. A tomb is a large underground vault for burying the dead. So if you were to go to Egypt and you were to visit one of these tombs, what you can expect to see is you go down, not a hole, but it's like a basement, but it's an outdoor basement. And you go inside, you walk down a few stairs, and you'll then see this vault. A vault is a place of storage, and you'd see all these tombstones, and it's quite frightening to think about. But back in the ancient Egyptian times, that is how they would bury the dead that they respected, such as the pharaoh. Hieroglyphics. Now, hieroglyphics is the writing system that was used in Egypt. You can say that it's the language that the ancient Egyptians used back in the ancient Egyptian times, and it looked like symbols and pictures. So you've got a picture of a bird of some sort and lines and eyes. So those were used in the ancient Egyptian times to express themselves, just like we express ourselves in different languages now. Weighing. Now, weighing is a religious motif in which a person's life was assessed by the weighing of their soul. So when you weigh someone, ancient Egyptians believed that when you die, you would weigh someone's life. Now, obviously, you can't literally weigh someone's life, but they believed that after you're dead, you are weighed. So you see how much good you've done, how much evil you've done, and that then decides how good your soul is. It's something that they used to believe happens when you die. Tributaries. They are streams and they flow into a larger stream, a main stem river, or a lake. So this is a tributary because this is a stream that when you keep traveling along it, it then connects itself to a larger body of water, like a river, a lake, or just a larger stream. You've got a river mouth, and that is where a river flows into the ocean. So the river mouth, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, around 8 different river mouths. And that is basically where a river then goes into the ocean. So it connects itself to the ocean. You call that a river mouth. You have the river Basin. This is the area of land that is drained by a river and its branches. When it's drained, that means that there's a lot of water there. And so that land becomes very, very damp. Scarab. Now, a scarab is a large beetle that was regarded as sacred in ancient Egypt. So you know how in Hinduism, I know that the cow, for some Hindus, is quite an important animal. So for the ancient Egyptians, the scarab was the important living thing for them, and it was regarded as sacred. Sacred means something that's super, super important. Mummification. Mummification is a process in which the skin and flesh of a corpse can be preserved. So in the ancient Egyptian times, the reason why somebody would be mummified is so they can keep their body looking exactly how it was when it was alive, because for them that was a sign of respect, that was a sign of letting the dead person know that they don't want to forget what they looked like because they respect them so much. Obviously, I've not seen mummification, but I believe that it doesn't look exactly the same as when that person was alive. However, they try and keep it like that for as long as possible. And when you're preserving something, it means you're saving something. You're trying to keep it as it is. Right, task 2. You are adding definitions to the keywords, and then you can add a symbol to help you remember the meaning of each word. So you have just the 2 tasks to do today. The first one being you write down the definitions in your own words of what you think those words might mean. And then task 2 is have a look at those definitions that you've written down, add to them, and then you can add a symbol to help you remember the meaning of each word. So if I wanted to have a symbol for the word scarab, I would try to draw a beetle, just so I know then that the picture of the beetle tells me that this keyword is a scarab. So that is what you have to do. Enjoy your lesson, and I will see you very, very soon.